Okay, today, boys and girls, we are making another zebra. On Monday, you made a full body zebra using the letter Z. Today, we're just gonna focus on the zebra's head. So, we have some yarn, and we're using white and black yarn. And then we have a big, funny shape that looks like this. I'll show you what we're gonna do with that in just a minute. But to start, I want you to turn it over. Again, I'm gonna practice writing my name on the back of the zebra's head. And I'm gonna turn it over. And to start, I'm gonna use the black crayon. And can you see the outline of his nose? That part of him needs to be black, but I don't wanna push real hard on his mouth because I still wanna be able to see his mouth. So I'm gonna use long strokes. I'm not pressing hard because my hand will get tired and then I won't be able to see his little nostrils and his mouth. So I'm just making big long strokes, not pressing too hard. And I'm gonna fill in that whole area. I'm not gonna color any of the rest of his face. We're just working on his nose and mouth. Do you remember, where do you have to go in Washington if you wanna see a zebra? Can you find them in your backyard? No, you have to go to the zoo. Okay, so his nose is done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to, in between his ears is a section where his hair grows up. So I'm going to take my glue stick, using it like a crayon. I'm just going to color myself a nice line of glue. And then I'm going to carefully, my fingers might get a little bit of glue on them. That's okay, I can wash them when I'm done. And just like on Monday, I'm sticking to making an A-B pattern with the white and the black colored hair. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can put the hair on however, but I'm gonna stick to using that pattern. The next thing I need to do is I need to cut this long piece of paper into small strips because our zebra has stripes on his head too. Now I can kind of measure out if I want and see how long I want those strips, or I can just cut a whole bunch of strips and then just make them on his face. However, I'm not gonna put it up there and measure it a whole bunch. I'm just gonna make some different size strips, just maybe like that. And then on this big long area, I'll find the longest one I made and I'll just put it there. Then he's gonna need a shorter one there, so I'll just find this one and it's a little shorter. Maybe one here that's short. And then I'm gonna put one going this way and I'll use another one. And maybe a long one here. And maybe, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this one smaller because I didn't think it would fit there. So if you have a long one that's just too long and it doesn't fit, you can just trim it down. And then I have one more left. I think I'm gonna put it right over here. It looks like a good spot. And now his head is covered in nice stripes too.